Hey, good morning. We're at the Rindge Rail Trails right at the Route 202 crossing in Rindge. Sunday morning. We're going to take a bike ride south towards Winchendon. Not sure I'm going to make it all the way. In fact, I'm sure I'm not going to make it all the way. It's the first ride of this season and also maybe last season. So take a look at the map. A little glare. There's no good way. I'm not sure this map is helpful. I think we're here and we're gonna go south. I'm gonna go behind Walmart and Hannaford's and I don't know what else. So this is the trail looking towards the north. We'll do this another day. This will go across Route 119 and then head eventually to Peterborough. That'll be a long ride. Like I said, today we are going to go south. All right, well, let's get going.
What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
Well, so as you probably noticed by now, or maybe didn't notice because you've been fast forwarding through it because it's really not been very interesting. There's not a lot to see on this line from a perspective of railroad relics. We did pass one mile post or whistle post. I'll try to get a shot out on the way back. Went under a couple power lines. We passed behind an old industrial building. I may try to get a shot of that on the way back. And an Eagle Project plaque, which I didn't notice until I was already gone by. So again, we'll try to grab that on the way back. But we've stopped here because, well, because I need to stop, but also because we've reached the state line of Massachusetts and New Hampshire. Ow. And the mosquitoes have also reached it. So here you see we've got the state line marker that the railroad put up. It says state line New Hampshire on this side and state line Mass on the other side. And if we look down into the woods just beyond it, you'll see maybe another granite marker post. Yeah, right there. That's one of the hundreds that line the border of Massachusetts and New Hampshire. Every so many miles there'll be one of those. Stumble across those out in the woods all the time when I'm off-roading. And here we've got I hesitate to call it a lake, but a swamp, wetlands. Not to get covered in ticks, but yeah, nice little place. Oh, walk down a little more, see if I can get a better view. But trail so far has been mostly this hard packed gravel, a couple spots of sand, which are kind of annoying, but they weren't very long. It's been a mixture of up and down, mostly down, which I did not quite expect, but that means that I'm going to have quite a bit of uphill on the way back, which I was also hoping to avoid. There we go. There's a nice clearing here. Little path down to the water. I don't think I'm going to go down. There's no reason to. You know, unless the ticks are hungry, but they don't need to feed today. All right, well, I'll hop back on and we'll continue our trek.
Dangerous times, don't fly too high.
Well, it's a little damp right here. Very pretty though. It's nice, got a nice breeze out here. It's keeping the bugs away, which is nice. And we're surrounded both sides. I'm not sure if that's surrounded, but. And we have a little bridge. Little makeshift bridge here. We're gonna walk across and see if it's any good. It's a little sketchy, but wow. Yeah, it's pretty sketchy. I gotta find where the beam is and I'll walk on that. Oh well. The beam is in the water. I thought it was an I-beam, but it appears to be two I-beams sandwiched together. I guess if you're a snowmobile or a bicycle, it's fine. I identify as a bicycle today. Oh, we might make it to Winchendon after all. Oh dear, more water. I don't. Well, if we walk it to the other side. Oh, more. Well. You might think New Hampshire, oops, we're still at the ground. Here, sorry about that. You might think we've had 6 inches of rain recently. Oh, dear, dear. I'll have to do a quick, oh, almost lost you there. I'll have to do a quick tick check on the other side. Oh, that's over a foot deep. Oh, okie doke. I carry. Well, guess I'm glad I have the bicycle. If I had a Jeep, I would have turned around already because that was kind of deep and sketchy. Looks like tick free. All right, one more little puddle and we're back off and running. Well, I think I can drive through this one. I need to get my feet wet. Here we go. There we go. All right. Back to time lapse we go.
Keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind. Get on board. We're soaring on top of the world.
So here we see the railroad ties are still in the ground. They haven't been pulled up. The rails are gone, but the ties are still here. I'm not sure what that means, if anything, but probably means that Massachusetts didn't fund this part of the rail trail. I saw something pretty cool before. It was a nice little stick-built shelter on a hill, but as I got off to try to film it for you, A, I got attacked by bugs, and B, I heard some trees being knocked over in the forest on the other side of a little hill, which to me says bear, so I didn't stick around to find out. So you don't get that tour today, but we'll keep on going, see if we do get to Winchester after all, or Winchendon. Well, the trail's kind of falling apart. We've got a lot of pallets on the ground and old trucks and debris, and now we've got this roadblock in front of us, so we can go either way. I think it's like there's a gate off to the right, so we'll try to sneak off to the left. Ow! Maybe we get a better idea what all this disaster is. There are some old mills as we get into Winchendon that I suspect these might be the remains of. Old high plate. Ooh, these prickers? No. Well, this is not much of a trail. Alright. This is a terrible trail. It just ends. Alright, we'll take the gate side. Alright, we're done. Oh, let's find. There's an old pipe plate in the ground. I've also seen some more rubble over here, but I've seen some old railroad tracks, sort of steel ties, industrial equipment. All right. Oh yes, here we are. There's the gate. Not much of a gate. It used to be a gate. I could totally get through it, but then what? Maybe I can get out to the street? I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see. Ow. Looks like a good place to pick up a flat tire. Oh, maybe we can get up the street this way quicker. Certainly some interesting equipment here. The sidewalk. Trespassing. No problem. I guess that's what we're doing right now. Ah, the road. So, let's go check this out. See if we can't get back to the rail trail at some point. We'll take a little exploratory run down the street here, see what we can see. Well, your limo is here, but somebody left the windows open, so no, might be a little damp in the front seat. Let me see if I can open up to wide view. What are we even getting on here? Here, we'll put you on a side scan view here, and maybe we'll pick up some things. Half a Ford, and we'll come down and we'll do the other side of the street in a second. Stroh's beer. Are they even a thing anymore? It's the coolest place in town, I've heard. Well, they say if scrap metal goes up, this guy's gonna cash in some equipment in the woods and some sort of a shovel. Well, I get pretty tired. These are the jokes, folks. Alright, where were we? Back to the rail trail. Looks like we've already lost several factories off to the left here. Buildings that have been torn down. One left.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we...
Well, it seems to be the end of the line. Obviously the rails went further, but it's turned into residential. Actually, they might have scooted down beside that building. We're about a half a mile from the center of Winchendon. All the rest of the trail has just been taken over by industry and houses and streets and woods. So we'll head back, get a look at this video, this building here, and see what else we can see on the way back.
And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again.
Alright, so we found it. It was just a little further down like I was thinking it might be. So you can see it kind of scoots down past this building into the woods. It's sketchy. And it doesn't really go anywhere, so we're not going to go that way. The other side of the road, you know, it's gone entirely. So there's no going through there. So we'll go back up this street, cut back through the scrapyard, and get back on the trail. Alright, here we go.
Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing.
Oops. Sorry, guy. Alright, back on the trail. So we got a little ways to go to get over the ties that are still on the ground, and then back to hopefully smooth sailing. So we'll switch it back to time lapse, and we'll see you at the next stop.
Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you, I never could have moved away. But now I seek what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe.
Well, I don't see any bears. I don't hear any noises, so whatever it was that was knocking stuff over here is not here. So that's good thing one. Good thing two, I don't seem to have any bugs flying in my ears. Good thing three, oh, there's the bugs. Have anything. How cool is that? How cool is that? Very impressive. Very nice. Good work. Actually looks like a fabulous place for a bear to live. Very cool. Okay, now back down this. How did I come up here? Right here, I guess. There's the bike. Down the hill. It was easier coming up, actually. Oh, here we go. And more railroad ties. They ripped them up, but they didn't take them out. I guess there's no money in. There's actually money in used railroad ties, but maybe back in the day there wasn't. A lot of deer track down here. Okie doke. Alright, off we go.
I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening?
We have a huge solar farm. It goes, I don't know, it's hard to judge distance on a bicycle, but I'd guess it goes at least a half a mile one end to the other. So you're at the very end of it on the south side here, but it does just go and go and go. Yeah, it feels a little darker here, I bet that's why. No, I'm just kidding, that's a joke. Solar panels don't work that way. Or so I've been told. Oh. That might be time for a drink. No beer, just water. Well, I hope you guys are feeling a little better. I gave you a new battery. You're looking pretty worn out, so hope you're feeling a fresh charge. And we'll switch it back to time lapse, and away we go. Alright, so we're back to the water crossings and the terrible bridge. And you just saw we passed the solar panels, which they're still going on the other side of the swamp. But happened to catch this canoe out of the corner of my eye. It's in need of a little bailing. I guess maybe that'll tell you how much rain we've had. We've been able to fill up a canoe this summer. I don't know if it's supposed to be here or got away from another place, but canoe. Yeah, anyway. Here we go. Back across the swamp. I don't know, what do you think? You want to look off to the left or the right? I'm going to give you off to the right. Why not?
Something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life changes, just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Just as surprised as you.
So we are here at Kelton Beals Eagle Project from Troop 308, done in 2012. I'm not exactly sure what the project was. Hiking trails, perhaps? I don't know. Well, we'll go down and see what we can see down here. Oh, it looks like he had a... looks like there's a little switchback trail. Maybe that's what it was. I think I'm actually going to use it because it is pretty steep. Maybe that was this project. Good job, Kelton. Wow, it is steep. Even on the switchbacks, it's steep. I'm sure it's easier than scrambling up and down. I like it. The old man in me likes it. Sure. Looks like everybody's been scrambling down anyway. But anyway, what do we got down here? We got rocks. We got a culvert underneath the rails. Oh, yeah, this culvert. Oh, it's a good excuse to stop for a minute. Man, a lot of uphill going on with a bike trail right now. Well, let's see what's out here. Oh, we got a stone wall. It's probably the same wall that runs along all the railroad. Oh. Well, this is nice. Getting hungry. Should have had something to eat. Oh, poop. I see poop. Yep, that's beautiful. There's a little trail off to the right up here, so we'll check that out on the way out. But other than that, I don't see a lot going on in here. Got a property pin. Probably only interesting to two people. Rindge Conservation Commission. Well, okay. What does that mean? Oh, looks like hiking trails. Well, I didn't bike all this way to go hiking, so we'll come back maybe another day. All right, up and up, up and up. Very good. All right, so we've got power lines to go under. Nice stretch of sunshine, although I'm not sure I need the sun right now. And then, whew, we're getting there. We're nearly back. Behind the Walmart and Hannaford Plaza, the little side trail here goes up to what looks like a road, probably access road behind the shopping area. Oh, made out of plastic pallets, probably stolen from the stores. Let's go check it out. I could use a break. Might be kind of interesting. Ride your snowmobile to work or to the store. Different. Oh, hill. Bug. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's a drainage area. Ah, birds. It's a drainage area. Not a road at all. Although it does go up to the parking lot, but I have no need to go up there. Alright. That was fun. Back to the grind. Alright, so this is an old industrial building, and for quite a while it was empty. I think recently they turned it into storage, RV, off-road vehicle storage. We have a brand new gate, which makes sense. So, what a build. I think it's huge. Get some improved roads into the garage doors. Doing some work on the roof. That's cool. I like to see a building repurposed, put back into use. Alright, I think that's our last stop before we get back to the truck. So we'll just scoot on down the rest of the way and we'll close up the video shortly. Oh, here's some trail signs. Rindge NH Rail Trail, Gas and Food, and then Mass Trail 402. Sure. Well, that'd be cool, I guess. If you had your snowmobile stored here, you could just drive out, ride it, put it back in here. That'd be pretty convenient. I like it. If I had a snowmobile, I'd think about it. Alright, we made it. So I'm not gonna... Here. Hey, it's me. Hot and sweaty. So, we had a good ride. I think it's been about 2 hours. 11:30. I left at 9, 10, 11:30. 2.5 hours. It's not bad. Not sure how far we went. I'm going to look it up and insert it here. So we went 10.5 miles. We'll take a look at the map again. So if we look at the map, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know, maybe 10 miles. We'll see if that agrees with my dubbed over version of how far we went. Walk, ride your horse, snowmobile, ski, bicycle, and dog sled. So if you have your dog sled, come on out. Come on out and do some dog sledding. So I guess we're done. We'll load up, go back home, grab some breakfast, see what else the day holds in store. Thanks for watching.